Hey everyone, this is CineEmi, and today I'm going to be doing an FO video for knitting. This is my Gryffindor Pride Cowl by Meghan Regan, or also known as Bad Wolf Girls Knits. She'll be linked below. This is one of 4 cowls she designed in house themes for Hogwarts. They've got little keys, flying keys, sorting hats, and lines. I knit this in, okay, please excuse my pronunciation, Sidaria Merino Baby Sport. The pattern is actually in DK, but I really wanted to use this yarn. One, they're in Gryffindor colors already, and I wanted to use this yarn for something special for me. I very rarely knit for me. But I couldn't find anything I really liked. The reason I wanted to knit something special was this came from my first and only ever fiber share partner who lives in Germany. And I just wanted to, make something special out of it. And I had 2 skeins. The reason the gold is the main color instead of the red, like in the pattern, it's the red that's the more known color, is because I had more of the gold than I did of the red. The gold is gold, and the maroony purpley red is Darling, and both yarns come from Germany. The only one that isn't is this little white up here is Legacy Fiber Arts in the vanilla bean colorway. It's, I realized when I started that I needed a white one for the top, which I'd forgotten about. So I had to quickly go into my stash, and I had some of that for heels, toes, and cuffs. I loved this. I did it differently than most people did. I purled it from the inside. The only times I didn't were down here. In one of my Craftsy, which is now Blueprint videos on, I'm a Portuguese knitter. I'm actually learning Norwegian at the moment, but mainly I Portuguese knit. And my color work has always been very lumpity-bumpity. This is actually quite nice for me. But when I started, I watched a video on her by Andrea Wong on how to do color work in Portuguese knitting. And she said to do it from the purl side because of the extra strings and stuff. It's very hard to get them really tight. And I did that, and just, look at my floats. Take a look at these floats. This is the best color work I have ever done, and it's just amazing. The only con about that method is I found when I did this section up here underneath the keys, I don't know if you could tell, but it, because my knitting, my purling is looser than my knitting in Portuguese knitting, I got a flare up because the purl stitches, they're tight like my knit stitches, but my purl stitches alone for the straight blank gold sections are really loose, so it bowed out in places, and like that little thing's not going down because that's a bow out, and I didn't like that. Stacy from the Center of the Yarniverse during our last Zoom meeting for our knit night said that it probably would block out. I was hoping it would. It did not. I'm going to move that, see if I can get it to lay a little flatter. It did not. So once I got to this section down here, where it was straight one color, I tried, I went 1 stitch over from where the row ended, and then I did a German short row method and went back and did straight knitting all the way around until I got to here, and then I did the same thing, and then went back to short row method again to do straight knitting, and then back to purling, and then back to knitting, and then knit, purl, knit, purl. It has worked out amazingly. The only thing is, though, one of my ribs, one is looser than the other, and I'm not sure why. I did not do those in the purl method, which wouldn't really matter anyway since it was just knit, purl, knit, purl. But yeah, so this section I love because it's all flat. I'm annoyed with this section because it's bowed, but now I know what to do next time. I'm working on a Christmas ball at the moment that I had started at Christmas that I totally forgot about in my last giant what am I working on now videos from January. That is also from the Pearl side, and it seems to be doing amazingly well on the Colorwork. So I'm thinking from now on doing the Colorwork and Pearl, and you know, going from there. I might try once in Norwegian, but I kind of like having both yarns or 3 yarns just on my fingers and ready instead of just picking them up one at a time. But you know, just see what I like. But yeah, so this has been CineEmi with a FO video with a Gryffindor Pride cowl. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless.